I had a very strange pivot into biotechnology and life sciences, but really became passionate about the fact that you're dealing with innovation that can really change the world, that can make sick people well, that can change therapeutics, can change the way we do things, can make us live longer, productive lives. I was recruited to start the first regenerative medicine conference in the country here in Pittsburgh. The thought was, let's just own it. Let's start a conference, let's bring people here, let's show them the city, let's introduce them to our scientists, let's own this industry as it develops.
Lynn has a really unique background and career, and it enables her to be uniquely positioned to really offer entrepreneurs great experience about how to navigate the terrain of not only the business world, but the investment community and the networking community, foundations, academics, and that all comes from her unique background and her living the life in all of those different areas.
My favorite part about being at this stage of my career is that I'm in a position to really extend myself and help in lots of community efforts. And so it's everything from working the press box at the home Steeler games, which I've done since my 20s, and being connected to that fun, but also doing things on the other end of the spectrum like GirlGov with the Women and Girls Foundation and helping high school girls really be connected to policy making and being change makers and understanding how they as constituents in this country can really make a difference.
Lynn represents someone who has served as a mentor to all different women who are at different points in their careers, from aspiring entrepreneurs to people, scientists in more established or even global companies.
There are lots of women that are one woman in a lab, one young woman in a certain career path. And so we started the Pittsburgh chapter of Women in Bio because we really wanted to capture all of the universities in our region and create critical mass where young women and C-suite executive women and people like myself who are working in universities in a staff role could all sit together and create a community for one another.
When I think of the women in Pittsburgh, I can't think of another woman who represents business in Pittsburgh more than Lynn. Lynn is just boundless of energy, and no matter what I'm struggling with, I can see Lynn anywhere and she'll come to me and say, how can I help you?
I've worked really hard to make sure that I stay connected to women entrepreneurs and have worked with the Chatham My Board through the Center for Women's Entrepreneurship. I've tried to stay connected to lots of the people that I helped in my former job at the Pittsburgh Life Sciences Greenhouse and the portfolio of companies that we worked with there.
I mean, it's a genuineness and it's a sincere interest in people and a fondness for people and a spirit that comes from within that she wants to help people succeed. She wants to help them make something better. She wants to understand what their goals are, what their story is, and move that along.
That I try to tell young women, it's okay to spill over your edges of yourself. You know, oftentimes one of the things that has always been a disappointment to me, when you hear people talking about confident women, you hear them say, well, she's great, but she's a little full of herself. And I've always thought, you know what, why shouldn't you be spilling over the edges of yourself? Should you be half full of yourself?